Hi, welcome to Floss Tube number 6. If you are here, I'm going to let you know that the video is to talk about essentially about cross stitch, crochet or knitting. So if you are new, I hope that you enjoy the video and subscribe. And if you are coming back, welcome back and thank you for being here. So I'm going to talk about cross stitch first. I belong to some groups on Facebook, and this past week I did some prompts or some tasks, as you wish, as you like. So one of the groups is School of Magical Stitches and Literature, and the other one is Enchanted Stitching Challenge, usually. So I link down below all the groups that I'm going to talk about, and anything that needs to have something, I will link down below whatever I need and I will say it. So let's start. On the group Enchanted Stitching Challenge, we are the prompts are related with the movie Monsters Incorporated. So we have Sally and Mike, the monsters that go through the doors on the bedrooms of the kids for them to scream, and with the screams they generate energy, not them, all the monsters, for the monster, how is it called, Monstropolis city. And for School of Magical Stitches and Literature, it's about a book, Villain's book. So I'm going to talk about what I did this past week. So one of the prompts, I'm going to talk about the things that I did, and then I will relate with the prompts. I think it is better this way. So one of the things that I did, I worked on this project. It is a full coverage project. It's called I See You, and I will link down below where I bought it. X Stitch With Us or Sharks For Us, it depends where you can find it. It is really nice. I'm using the Call for Threads, all the EMC. So I will post a picture where I was before, and I'm here. So I did 231 stitches here on this blue. So I use this for Enchanted Stitching Challenge. I choose to do more than 250 stitches for Sally, and I think it was the only task that I did with that. Oh, and we needed to do 50 stitches for the group Enchanted Stitching Challenge, at least 50 stitches, because it was a favorite color for a fairy, and the fairy was Merryweather. So because it is different groups, I double dipped, and that's it. That's what I have. and then I work on this one. I'm going to post a picture where I was before. I bought this one on eBay, so I use the call for threads, and I'm working on Black Ada. So we needed to, one of the prompts was to work on something that it was had a child or is a gift for a child. So I'm going to give this to my eldest son. He's still a child, so here I am. I did more of this blue, and I did sorry, just checking on my notes. I did how many? 250 stitches, 55 stitches. Sorry, I'm without my glasses. I will try to find where I bought that kit. If I can't, I'm sorry. Another thing that I needed to do, it was to choose my pardon, my bedroom door or my closet door where the monsters could come, because for Boo it was a white door with flowers. Pardon. So I chose my door to be red because I wanted to do some stitches on some projects that I had. So I did 263 stitches on the project, on this project. I was going to put like on this project. So I have a finish. I'm going to show where I was last time, and this project was a start from Mania. I did a lot of the red, but it was still missing a lot, so I used for this, and then I finished all the project. But the red that was missing, I did 263 or 3 stitches, and I have a finish. It's not an FFO, a finished product, but I'm still thinking what I'm going to do. And then I have another finish that I'm going to show. So ta-da! Is another finish. I start this one on for Mania. It was, if I'm not mistaken, the last thing that I start for Mania, and I only had a little bit, so I wasn't feeling well with that, so I finished. I did 800, all the dress. I did 862 stitches. I used for 2 prompts. One was for Enchanted Stitching Challenge. We needed to stitch on something that only had one eye, because Mike only has one eye, is a monster and only has one eye, and so we needed to stitch on something that only had one eye or only one eye was showing. So he only has one eye showing, and I did 862 stitches. I wasn't sure if I already said. The only thing that I don't like is the star. I did the way that it was charted, but I'm not liking the star, so probably I will change, but it is finished, and I'm not going to, to think about that. And I use for another prompt for the School of Magical Stitches. It asks for us to stitch on something that a boat can have. So usually, you know, because of Captain Hook, they have, it is like a big shape, and they have figure hats on the front of the boat. I think I can't explain very well. So you have a figure head. So I chose that my boat had an angel on front of the boat. So it is this one, and I needed to do 400 stitches, or if it was penalty stitches it was 600, but I did anyway 862 stitches, so that's my figurehead on my boat. Then I think for enchanted stitches I did all the prompts that I needed, but I couldn't do all the prompts for School of Magical Stitches and Literature, but I tried. So the last prompt that I did, I already told about, because it is for fairies. It is Merryweather, Fauna, Flora, and Maleficent. Yeah. So for Merryweather was blue. I already showed what I did. For Maleficent was purple, and for Flora was pink. So I pick up another project that I start for Mania. It was this one. Oh, sorry about the glare, I forgot to take it out. So you can see that we have purple, a lot of purple, and the pink. So I'm going to post a picture where I was before, and this is where I am now like that. So I just putting like this because I only work on this square, the first square, because I'm putting all the flowers together. So I did purple for Maleficent, and I did 15 stitches, and on pink for Flora I did 54 stitches, and that's it. And then I needed to do more 50 stitches for Fauna, because we can't double dip for the same not challenge for the same group. I chose another whip that I have, but this one was started a long time ago, some time ago, not a long time ago, but I need to finish anyway. So I'm going to show what I did. I needed to do 50 stitches on green, so I chose this one. This came on a box from Aldi. So I bought 3 boxes. All the boxes have 4 squares of Ada, a needle, and the threads. And for instance, the ones that are already finished belongs to the same box. I still need to do the polar bear that I start on my mania, and I need to do a snowflake that I didn't start, so it wasn't called for the group. And I have more two that I started for mania and two that it wasn't called, and I left this one behind, and it was the regular price $2.99 that I bought at the time, but it was on the sale, so probably $1.99, something like that, or even less. So I did this house. This one is in green. It is a light green. Sorry about the glare. Can you see? It shows. It is a light green. I will show what I've done. And the other one is on green. And I'm going to post a picture. So I did 106 stitches on this house. The other one is a light green, but well, it seems like a blue there, but it is a light green. So that's what I have. I know that seems that it is too much for this side, but I count from the middle, because here is still missing a tree there. And that's it. I already have the prompts for this week, and that's it. Oh, I'm going to talk about something that I've been doing. I did some knitting, but it is only 4 or 5 rows, so I'm not going to show, but I'm going to show another thing. Don't laugh. You know, when you have that old t-shirts that have a stain that doesn't come off, or because you wear it a lot and it's not good for anybody else to wear, so you can't give to charity shops, or even clothes from your kids, and it's not good to give for another child, but you don't want to put in the bin because it takes a long time to recycle, to degrade it on the environment. So I did, don't laugh, I crochet. I'm still crocheting because I still have some another old t-shirt that I need to cut. You know, when you wear a lot, for instance, my husband he doesn't wear bird, I don't know, sorry, but you know, because he has a lot of hair, it is really strong, his beard, yeah, it cuts sometimes the rib, so it's not good to give to anybody else to wear. So usually I cut. I never showed this, but one of my friends said it is a good idea, so I'm going to show you. So don't laugh. And it is like this. So I'm here still to put more. I think I have another one, yeah, in red. Still here to cut. It's not good to give to any child this one because the color is not strong enough now. So and probably I'm going to do this. So it is good for you to put. I use these ones usually to put in front of the sink, or if I am in the kitchen doing dinner or whatever. One of my dogs is always with me, so we can lay down there, or you can even put in front of the sink, on your toilet, or whatever. So, or even when you come from the bath. So that's it. That's only one idea. So sorry about any noises that you can hear. We are all at home. I know that people are going out, but my husband is still working from home. My children or my boys are at home, so they are upstairs. If you hear any noise, it's them. And my rabbit was on the cage, because when he's running, I need to always see what he's doing, otherwise he chew or in everything. And he was calling me, and that's it. I hope that you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, just let me know. And that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know the deal. Okay, hope to see you next week, and bye. Take care, be safe.